Welcome back to the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We on day 55 of our 60 for 60. If you're new here and you don't know what the 60 for 60 is, watch a couple videos, tap in, you'll catch up. All right, now look, chat, y'all know I don't play back-to-backs. Y'all know I don't play no back-to-backs. But sometimes when your number's called, you got to make the play. You know what I mean? Coach put you in the game, you got to make the shot. So that's what we going to do. And I had so much fun yesterday. I had such a good time yesterday watching Frozen versus Speed. We gonna double up. We gonna double up on the trip down memory lane. But before we do, let's get into this.
Yeah, we used to get it off the stove. Now we gon' get it off the rack. You're rocking with Frozen and bros. We're now in the zone. We need ice in the super chat. We about to kick in them doors. Like get on the phone. I wanna know where it's at. We at the table with legends. When they get to talking, I bet they don't tell you that. Hold up. Don't cut me off while I'm talking my talk. Been on the grind on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk. Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. Yeah. You about to walk with Frozen. You about to walk with bros. Look at me. Look at me.
All right, now look, we got Froze versus Craig Lamar. We got Froze versus Craig Lamar. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The Rosenberg versus Speed Dollar was special because that was like the first battle that introduced him to like the mainstream, that got him on URL and stuff like that. But this battle right here was off the retirement. This was his first battle off the retirement. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Froze was different this time around. Like, he wasn't walking in with that same bravado, that same, that same confidence, I say. Like, I mean, almost every bar he calling me, yo, what you think about this? What you think about this? I mean, I think I watched him right almost, I think I might have been physically with him either in a room or the backyard or whatever for about 80% of him writing that. He as he spitting the rap, as he spitting the bar, he looking over. You like that? Jot something else down. You like that? And I'm like, I'm right there for him, and I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Me and Pops, every step of the way. I mean, this battle was in Atlanta. We drove 10, 11 hours, 12 hours, something like that. We drove. Now, we ain't know what we was driving out there too. So we want to make sure, whatever. We drove out there, and I was nervous. I was nervous for Froze because I wanted this. We had a whole plan. We had a talk. I mean, he was on the first run. He was messing up, not having 3 rounds. I stopped going to the battles. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going. I'm not. Listen, confession. As an entourage, as somebody sitting behind you while you're rapping, right? We're standing behind you while you're rapping. Pause if necessary for the freaks out there. We're standing behind you while you rapping. The worst thing, one of the worst feelings, is when you up there rooting for your guy, for your homie, and he start choking. He don't know his raps. It's one of the worst feelings. You almost like your heart sinks for him. You get that secondhand embarrassment. It just takes over. You don't even want to be there. It's one of the worst things. And also, I'm like, you know what, Frozen? If you don't want to come to this battle with 3 rounds, I ain't going at all. That was on the first run. So on the second run, we had plans. Listen, we not taking no battles if we not gonna prepare for battles. So it was almost like a retool, like a whole reset. Froze had a whole new mindset. He was gonna take it serious. That's what Craig Lamar was the start of. Serious Froze. We're gonna get that career back. That's what the mindset was. So it's late, so we're not gonna watch every round. I think I'm just gonna go to Froze's third round. If y'all like this and decide, we want to see the first 2, we'll double back. But I think, just for now, for purposes of getting us out of here, maybe still catching some of this fourth quarter, because I know the game on. Let me do this.
So what we doing, dude?
We also don't got to watch Craig Lamar because he was choking all battle. He didn't know his raps. He didn't have that same conversation me and Froze had.
So what we doing, dude? Just so I can get the view. So what we doing, dude?
Hey, yo. How much time we give him?
Go.
How much time we give him?
Vet move, chat.
Do what?
Let's go. Bottom of the third.
You want to play? You want to get shit? Want to finish?
Yeah, you can. My bad, I ain't straight. No,
Hey!
Yo, real quick, two things. Why am I on Froze's shoulder? Okay, there's a few things wrong with this. All right. Why am I on Froze's shoulder like that? Why was I looking at Craig Lamar like that? And why do I have a shirt with the name Freak written across my chest? What am I doing? Watch how I'm following. Look at me. Why am I looking at Craig like that? What is wrong with me? Yo. I look really serious here. I swear I'm not this serious, y'all. I was about business, though. I look like I wasn't playing no games. Damn.
You want to play? You want to get shit? Want to finish?
Yeah, you can. My bad, I ain't straight. No,
Hey! Hold on. I just thought of this shit out the blue.
What up?
You ever wrestle with a grizzly, Craig? Because that's what ARP just flew you out to do. He can't be looking out for you.
No.
Hold it down, yo.
Hold it down.
He can't be looking out for you. He must got it out for you. Because he was told and briefed on everything that we about to do. You pussy, Craig. I think everybody in the crowd should feel the same. I ain't oops, scoops, poops, none of them weirdos.
I ain't oops, scoops, or poops. No, I ain't none of them. We ain't none of them.
I ain't oops, scoops, or poops. None of them niggas you been battling. I'm in a different lane.
Come on, Froze.
You like your jewelry, then tuck your chain. I'll beat you like Ali beat up Ernie Terrell and make you say my name. Mismatch. They got a poodle with a Rottweiler. No. They got Brock Lesnar with Brock Osweiler. Scratch that.
Brock Lesnar was slamming
Scratch
shit out
that.
of Brock Osweiler.
Let me tell you what happened when this gat clapped. That shit had hit a Hummer, turned that bitch into a hatchback. I ain't with the jokes. I ain't the nigga you should laugh at. The left will wake him up. The right will make him take a cat nap. Frozenberg. I take you back to the old Raw.
Yeah.
Yo, why take this walk with me, rocking for a dooney boom? Don't make me show y'all. I throw hard. He think we hitting him with frozen snowballs, a crowbar. A dose of these meds gonna make him doze off. Somebody get this nigga some milk. Bring him a glass in. He needs some Tylenol, a couple aspirin.
Come on.
I make him get a branch from outside. This ass whooping get old fashioned. If he run, chase him round that tree. I'm Joe Jackson. But hold y'all. I got him in the post where the rock, I have to touch it. Spin move, elbow, lay up, that's a bucket.
That's a bucket. Froze is comfortable. Yo, look at me. Froze is comfortable. By this time, the first and second round, I Froze won all three of these rounds, first of all. Let's just be that. But now, again, Craig ain't, he ain't have his bars right, whatever's the case. But Froze won all three. And that's exactly... We couldn't have pictured it any better. Craig could have spit 2 bars around. We wouldn't have cared. We just wanted to, Froze just wanted to get through his rounds. You know what I mean? The crowd cheering, yeah, that's a plus. He of course, he wanted to do good. And by the third round, he grooving now. He's stepping. The first 2 rounds went great. We already feel like we up 2-0. Now he's just up there moonwalking. I mean, spin move, elbow, layup. That's a bucket. Like, come on, man.
I let my fucking man do it. I don't.
Let's go.
This freak shirt bothering me. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go. I let my fucking man do it. I don't have to touch it. Bad ass kid in Walmart. He getting dragged in public. I'm about to smack this nigga. Do some shit that y'all ain't seen me do. The contract said Hoffa and Jones can't fight. They ain't got nothing to do with me and you.
Hold on. Wait. Close this shit.
Let him use it.
I said, between me and you can't be me. It ain't no G in you. It ain't no bitch in me, so I'd have a hard time being you. And y'all new niggas, y'all be reaching on some crazy shit. Y'all take random letters out the alphabet and force it in a scheme just to make it fit. Y'all want an example quick? Okay, so they be like, this a pair. I stay with straps, don't play with that. But Arkansas, you get cut like the Razorbacks. Now look at him. He like, damn, how he think of that? I put it on the page like this shit is whack. Nursery rhyme. Y'all niggas up here singing raps. Then look at the crowd all dumb like, y'all want me to bring it back? No, go sit in the back before I backhand semi ball. If you ain't prepared to die or kill, nigga, what you in it for? You gonna make me cut up in front of everybody. I'm an attention whore. And they gonna have to... Yo, nigga, what you in it for? You gonna make me cut up in front of everybody. I'm an attention whore. And they gonna have to... If you ain't prepared to die or kill, nigga, what you in it for? You gonna make me cut up in front of everybody like a attention whore. And they gonna have to stitch the nigga face with an extension cord. I've been in more fights than... I've been in more fights than Craig, and that's the reason that I'm seasoned, and you up here getting treated. As far as ARP go, what you did to my footage had me heated, but I'm over it. Now get me bill collected and we even.
That's funny. That's funny because that was the plan. Like we drew it up. Like we knew that was a big battle. Bill at the time didn't want to take that battle, you know. And look, we gonna listen. We gonna make enough noise, and the money is gonna make sense. He's gonna have no choice. Bill's gonna have no choice. The money's gonna get offered. That's fire. When you listen, Froze is my dog. That's my guy, and I know how bad I know how bad he wanted this return, and to see it played out picture perfect. So like when you see somebody put the time in, when you see somebody put the effort in, and then the result is exactly what like you pictured it to be, that's a fire. That's fire. Like that's a great feeling, chat. I'm not gonna lie, that's a great feeling, and you know. We walked out of here victorious. I think Raw went on like a 7, 8, 9 battle streak where, you know, arguably he didn't lose a battle. And that was fire. Look at him. Salute. So, you know, I don't want to keep y'all too long, man. We just wanted to keep this going. Day 55 of our 60 for 60. And I think I'm going to keep popping up and doing these reactions. I might, you know, I think that might be my last one for Froze. But if y'all want to see the first 2 rounds, I'll go back and do it. You know what I mean? Before y'all start trying to act like I'm, you know, glazing little bro. I can't glaze. That's my brother. So no, it don't even, I can watch as many Froze battles as I want. Y'all can't say I'm glazing. Nah, I'm the only one to hear it. You know what I mean? So if I just change my mind. If I want to, I will. I'll only watch Froze battles in this bitch. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Well, look, man, we holler at y'all tomorrow. I think Froze pulling up tomorrow to talk about, you know, the gnome situation, Av and them not battling, Beasley pulling up, doing a live with Caps. You know, I think Froze might have a lot to say about that, so he definitely pulling up tomorrow. Y'all, I'm not pulling up tomorrow. Y'all know I already did a back-to-back game. It's not happening. Froze is definitely pulling up here tomorrow. So, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out, and we get at y'all tomorrow.
Big froze, big froze, big froze, big froze. Let you see it. They watch me like they want